Tonight, a growing backlash as rank-and-file lawmakers begin to receive the scarce coronavirus vaccine. Are they cutting the line ahead of frontline workers and the most vulnerable? Iowa Senator Joni Ernst, who in September floated a conspiracy theory that doctors were inflating virus death tolls for money, drew online mockery for tweeting about her vaccination Sunday. She declined to comment to NBC News.
Every one of those vials that is being used for a congressman and senator that has been doing nothing and that hasn't been on the front lines is another vial of vaccine that isn't going to a nurse.
Former CDC Director Tom Frieden agrees.
Residents of nursing homes, staff of nursing homes, and frontline healthcare workers should be at the front of the line.
At 80 years old and second in line for the presidency, few question whether Speaker Nancy Pelosi qualified as essential for continuity of government. So too 78-year-old Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul arguing on Twitter that younger, healthier members,
that's it,
like Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, vaccinated last week, should be among the last, not first, to get a shot.
I don't want to ask my constituents to take a vaccine if I'm not going to take it.
More than 40 members of Congress have tested positive for the virus, increasing the sense of urgency among other members to protect themselves here.
I also took this vaccine, frankly, because some of my colleagues have become super spreaders.
Now, at least 100 lawmakers have received their first vaccine doses. Garrett Hake, NBC News, the Capitol.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.